Hey, great to see you.
Good to have you here. Oh, yes.
Oh, he gets
Mr.
the double
Greenwood.
kiss.
Make yourself at home, please.
Oh, well, you know, I guess we have all the same questions that everybody else in the media has. Why country music, LaToya? Why Lee? Not that we don't love him truly. But you come to Nashville and you want to get started in a country career and you turn to Lee Greenwood. Did you know Lee before?
No, I didn't know Lee before. This is actually my first time ever getting together with him, but I'm familiar with his music.
Okay.
I love his music, and that's why Lee.
All right, now, was it a certain song that you had in mind when you asked Mr. Greenwood to be a part
Well, no,
of
I didn't
your...
have a song in mind, actually.
Really?
I loved his voice. I loved listening to him. And I said, well, gosh, I would love to work with him. And they said, well, that's possible. And then they went and asked Lee, well, Lee, you want to start speaking? Or
No, wait, you had to have been shocked. Lee, you had to have been shocked to get a call from LaToya Jackson saying, I want to sing with you.
Well, it was very flattering, you know, because I'm a fan, but it would happen by accident. As a matter of fact, this is really country, because an agent in Los Angeles who they contacted, or a friend of theirs, actually contacted the producer, Tommy Martin.
Okay.
Tommy Martin lives in Florence, Alabama. The only connection there at all is that my road manager, Kip Ingle, lives in Florence, Alabama, and they know each other.
Okay.
And so he called Kippy and said, you think Lee would be interested in saying...
Yeah.
And I said, what, are you kidding?
Yeah.
So they called him back and said, well, let's get them all together. And it just kind of happened.
All right, when you got in the studio, did everything work out the way you thought it was going to? I mean, the blending of the voices and the working together and the chemistry and all?
It worked out really well. I thought it worked out fabulously. I must tell you, in the beginning, the day before that, Lee was just showing me everything, showing me around, and he was such a wonderful person. And I gave Lee the song, and I said, what do you think? What do you think, Lee? Do you like it? Because I wanted to know if he really liked the song. And he says, well, let's start singing. He started singing the song, and mind you, I never get headaches. I got the worst migraine headache in the world. Oh my God, this guy started singing. He sounded nothing like he did on his album. All the soul started coming out, and all these riffs, and his voice sounded like he was coming from way over there. And my voice is not that loud. And I said, oh my God, listen to this guy. I can't believe this. And the headache just came, and I said, oh no, what am I going to do tomorrow? But tomorrow came, and I was so comfortable and so relaxed in the studio. And we did it very quickly, about 45 minutes, and we were out of there, and just enough to warm up our vocals, and that was it.
Well, now, obviously, at this point, LaToya, you're not known in your career for country music. So what's attracting you to Nashville at this point in your career?
It's something that I've always wanted to do, country music. And I think a lot of people don't know, but we grew up listening to country music. My mother started us out on country music in Indiana, because we were born in Indiana. So we started out with that. It's something I always wanted to do, but never had the opportunity or chance. And my schedule never allowed me to. And I had an opening in my schedule, and my manager said, why not take that opening now, since you have it, and do an album? And so that's why I'm here. I'm doing that right now.
You know, I think it's wonderful. We're thrilled that the both of you are here to share what we think is a very exciting event in Nashville. And, of course, a lot of people are saying, well, why aren't they singing this duet? Well, we want to say that you just recorded it just a matter of like 2 or 3 days ago, and it takes a while to get all the arrangements together and really put the performance together on the air. So we're happy that you came by just to share the experience of being in Nashville, and
Thank you.
it's something we're very happy about.
I must say that I spend a lot of time in Europe, and I travel just all over the world constantly, and we live over there as well, and we travel in the States quite a bit. And I got to say that the people here and the people that I have been working with have been so kind and so sweet and so nice. It's been so amazing. The people in Nashville are so warm. And I didn't know what to expect. And everybody's so loving and so warm and so caring. And it's been so surprising and amazing to me. But I love it.
You know, we hear that a lot, and we're very proud of that. In fact, and we should say that Bill Hullett, one of our guitar players, didn't he play on your entire album?
Yes, he did.
Good job, Bill.
That's where you were, huh, Bill?
So that's where Bill was.
That's why Bill was always rushing.
Oh, yeah.
To get back, I gotta go to work.
Well, so now, were you telling
I
us
thought you
that...
meant rushing. You know?
Oh, no. He's great.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, now, were you telling us that Lee took you on a kind of a tour of Nashville, was your tour guide?
I showed her around the city, the Ryman Theater, and everywhere we went, there were like people that waving, hi, LaToya, you know. Yeah. And we went to the studio, of course, and started working in the studio. I must tell you that a little secret that you probably don't know, and I'm sure that the fans don't know, that I was raised by the Jacksons.
You Thomas.
No, seriously. My grandparents were named Thomas and
Oh.
Edna Jackson.
Okay.
Okay, all right, now we're getting at it. You know, and now, if I was Lee Greenwood, I think I'd be a little apprehensive because you've been known to go shopping with your boa constrictor with you, right? Do you take that? Did you bring your boa constrictor?
No, I did
to
not
Nashville?
bring it. No, I'm strictly here to work.
Okay.
I'm here to work.
Well, trust me, you get his attention if you walked in with that boa constrictor, you know?
Well, is this the beginning of a beautiful friendship? Do you think, do you work together not only voice-wise and musically, but as just friends as well?
Yes.
LaToya is one of the nicest people you could ever possibly meet. And I think that's one of the first criteria when you talk about singing in country music. What kind of person are you? When the public, the fans here in Nashville and, of course, in country music get to know her, I think they realize that she's sincere in singing the lyrics and sincere in trying to have a country music career.
Now, when can we expect to see your album out in the stores and maybe see you singing around Nashville a little bit?
Well, we hope that as soon as it's completed, we think that we're done with it,
Okay.
but you never know. You keep bringing in new songs and hearing new things. So the minute it's completed and everything's done, then yes, we'll be
All
out
right.
very shortly.
Now, the song the two of you worked on is called...
Well, we have two different titles.
Okay.
Okay, what are they? Can you
And the
tell us?
reason is because the first title,
It's what you don't.
It's What You Don't Say,
Yes.
was not the we preferred. So we
Rewrite.
called the writers, Mark Mueller and Ken Hirsch, and asked them, well, actually through the MCA Music, and they said it's okay if you use the title, which is the one you prefer,
Right.
which is the end of the song.
Okay. I think I've
Which
got that.
We're not sure we're going to use that title.
All right.
So they're not going to answer our question. Okay, fine.
Well, it's up in the air. But anyway, we'll look forward to the project coming out. We hope you have a wonderful stay and a very successful stay in Nashville as far as your recording career is concerned. And thank you for coming by and say hello.
I will. You guys have been so wonderful
Thank
and so
you.
nice.
Very nice to meet you, LaToya. And Lee, always great to have you on the show. All right, and we have to take a break, but we'll be back with more Music City tonight with Cricket Day.
If you're going to be in the Nashville area and would like to be a part of our studio audience for Music City tonight, call area code 615-889-6611 for